Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Nuncio, aka none other, reporting to you live and direct, representing God to the fullest in life as you and I both know it. Here is another Ride With Me episode. Man, this has got to be like the fourth one I've done today. But I just got a lot to say, and I guess I got a lot of driving around to do too. So, here we go. I'm hearing a whole lot about this fiscal cliff and about this budgeting and this, that, and the third. And I hear like a lot of people on the radio, not really in person, but on the radio, complaining about even city budgeting just on a local level. Now, it's strange to me that yet with all this going on, you still have a high amount of people spending dollars on things that are, in my opinion, are silly. Such as fast food. Fast food is silly. And yes, I have just indulged in a fast food little pie here from McDonald's. And I didn't have to, but I chose to. I was like, you know what? I feel like spending some of my hard-earned bucks on satisfying my tongue and my belly at the same time. And therefore, I went to McDonald's and I gave them my money. Really didn't get anything out of it except for a great tasting treat. Now, on a bigger scale, that is kind of what the government does, I believe. I believe that the government looks at certain things and says, man, I have some money here. I'm just going to go ahead and spend it on this nice tasty treat so I can just satisfy my own personal political taste buds. And I feel that when it comes to making certain cuts, they should be cutting back on the treats. Cutting back on the sweets, cutting back on things that are not necessary, not these people's jobs that that mean something. I'm sure that they can find little loopholes to try to get around cutting certain jobs, such as, I don't know, policing, perhaps maybe education. Those are two things that you really don't even want to touch. If anything, you want to increase education, in which in the future would help with the policing, because you wouldn't have that many idiotical people out there doing dumb, stupid stuff. Not to say that you have smart people who don't do anything dumb, because you do, but I'm just saying, in general, most criminals are stupid. They're dumb, they're uneducated, they just do dumb, stupid stuff. They kind of go through life like, you know what, I feel that the world owes me something, and I asked for it, I didn't get it for free, so I'm going to just take it. You know, those people ain't cool. And I think for us, we should also budget on our own personal scale, because we cry and we complain about when the president says, I'm going to raise taxes, or your councilman or woman says, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to raise taxes, or I'm going to charge you extra for this, or there's going to be a 1% tax increase. And people flip out like, oh my God, it went from 7% to a 8% sales tax? Come on, people. Really? I mean, by the end of the year, it'll be really interesting to find out just how much we pay on just taxes alone, on the dumb stuff. On the dumb stuff. And people say it adds up, but really, it doesn't add up that much compared to the amount of money that we spend on entertainment. Our level of entertainment consumption is crazy. And this is the reason why I know that it's crazy. It's crazy because people in Hollywood are still cranking out movies. I don't care if they're bad quality or not. The fact is that they're putting out movies, and these Hollywood actors and actresses are making millions of dollars. Millions of dollars, because somehow, despite this depression, people still have time to go to the movies, because you don't hear people complaining about that type of cut or downfall within the movie industry. Not at all. Even when it comes to the music entertainment industry, people are still going to concerts. People are still finding ways to go to the couch, to scrape up the change just to go see Beyonce. Amazing. But yet, some of these people are the same ones that will open their mouths and be like, oh my God, gas is through the roof. Gas went up 10 cents. They're robbing us and blah, 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 blah. But we don't say nothing about how music, how movies, and other forms of entertainment is pretty much doing the same thing. They're fine. And that is probably why you don't hear them speaking out as much. I mean, you every once in a while may have Hollywood actors or, I just say celebrity personnels that come out and they voice their opinion about what's going on amongst us, the rest of us. So I think this is partially because they're okay. We're still feeding them. We're still giving them exactly what they need to survive. And that's dollars. And I feel that if we were to budget ourselves on a personal level, those should be the first cuts. If anything, NBA stars, NFL stars, those should be the ones that are getting hit the hardest. Not us. I mean, come on, people. It shouldn't be in this hard economical, fiscal moment that we're talking about cutting education. And I understand that is because that is a part of the government. That's a branch of the government. But I would have to venture to say this. The government has to start looking into the entertainment industry and possibly governing a little bit heavier in that, like taxing them a little bit more. Just saying like, hey, you guys are really kind of, taking money out of our hands, and it's only because we're not mature enough as people to take care of our own personal business. We're just like, you know what, I want to be entertained right now. I'm not having a good day today, or I'm having a great time. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go to the bar, or I think I'm going to go to a NBA game. I put it like this: America will be in trouble the day you turn on television and turn to an NBA game, turn on to an NFL game, a baseball game, a National Hockey League game, and there's barely anybody in the stands. As long as they have people that are in those stands, America will be okay. We will be fine. There's not going to be no dramatic thing that's going to happen that people are going to become barbaric and I don't know what's going on and all this type of stuff. Ain't going to happen. Because even there, the price gouging, oh my gosh, and people don't protest about that. Come on, $4 for a can of soda and $4 for a freaking hot dog. And you may say, oh man, that's reasonable. No, it is not. You go to a movie theater and they make more money on selling at the concession stand than they do in actual ticket sales. In this financial disastrous time that we're facing here in America, I think that is far-fetched. I think that government are playing politics or politics, whatever you want to say, is almost not real. The amount of money that they spend on wars, that's just a tasty treat to them. Messing and meddling around in other people's political affairs clear across the world. It has nothing to do with us. And it makes us feel as if we're important. And we wear these badges, these war badges of honor. Really, to me, it is dishonor. And it is not justice at all. And we could do a lot better. We could put our money towards taking care of ourselves a lot better than what we're doing right now, including me. Did I have to have that cherry pie? No, I didn't have to have it, but I wanted it. Just like how America wants its cherry pie. And with that being said, I hope I said something that will enlighten you, make you think a little bit. You can post your comments at the bottom, share it, favorite it, like it, whatever. So until next time, I'm your boy Nuncio, aka none other, reporting to you live and direct, saying peace in, guys, and confusion out.